Next, the Packers visit the Big Easy to take on the Saints, who are without Drew Brees for the first time since 2005. It's the start of a new era in New Orleans, and it's only on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State at TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Garden, so happy to be with you to kick off this much-anticipated 2021 season. With me in the booth as we begin our sixth season together is, of course, Charles Davis. And CD, so much to watch for coming up. What are you keeping an eye on?
Well, Brandon, I'm ecstatic to be back with you, of course, and we got a good one right here out of the gates. I'm interested in seeing some of the changes in 2021. Running backs and wideouts, even linebackers wearing single-digit numbers. But even more than that, I want to see the changes defenses have made, because last year we averaged 49.6 points per game. That's the highest ever by 3 full points. Can these defenses make an adjustment and start to catch up?
Yeah, passer rating, CD, an all-time high. Completion percentage, also an all-time high. So as you said, will those numbers continue to climb northward, or will the defenses adjust? And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Now we get a look at Aaron Rodgers as he gets set to lead this Green Bay Packer offense. Rodgers now in his 17th season in the league, and of course, coming off the MVP trophy. Rodgers now on first down. Into the secondary, past the 40, and all the way out to the 46. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A first down catch for Allen Lazard has turned out to be a personal favorite of quarterback Aaron Rodgers. He's carved out a nice role in this Packers receiver rotation.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
On play action, now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down, Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 yards the gain for number 18. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. It was P.J. Williams that time on the tackle. Second down, another shot for Jones. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Rodgers now to throw. Able to find Lazard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the fourth quarter. But here, it's happening early. A definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this first quarter already. And now after that completion, they're set up first and goal.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Now Jones. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A.J. Dillon taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And we get a look at Jameis Winston ready to lead this New Orleans offense for the first time in his 7th season in the NFL and his 2nd with the Saints.
Throughout his career, a few have doubted Jameis Winston's ability to throw the football. The concerns, they've always centered around his accuracy and taking care of it. When he makes good decisions on the field, excellent numbers usually result.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jameis to throw it. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Winston. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Green Bay's offense, here they come again. And Charles, Aaron Rodgers in 2021 will be going for a 4th MVP after getting his 3rd last season. And he is back again. It seems to be a story that is developing the last couple of years as Aaron Rodgers and how stable he is there in Green Bay. But I know the Packer fans, they're happy to have him back.
They should be thrilled to have him back. And what's interesting about it, Brandon, is it doesn't matter whether it appears stable or unstable. Aaron Rodgers produces. You remember last year there was all that discussion and talk, and he won the MVP. Maybe you want to keep him angry. I don't know, but it works pretty well for Green Bay. The big thing for them is, can they continue to take the ball away and even increase that on the defensive side? They changed coordinators, and I think that their corner, Jair Alexander, is an absolute star in the making.
Now here's a throw that's complete, and he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay 1st. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. The give is to Jones. Demario Davis, Saints leading tackler last year, in on the stop that time. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period, and that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The New Orleans Saints coming back out here on offense. And Charles, how strange week 1 will it be But for the first time since 2005, Drew Brees will not be under center. Jameis Winston named the starter. What did you make of that decision, and where do you see the Saints going in the post-Drew Brees era?
Wasn't surprised at all by the decision. If Jameis Winston played well during the preseason, absorbed the coaching from Sean Payton and his staff, took care of the football, and he did all those things and showed the ability to throw the ball downfield, which has always been his specialty. So that's an added dimension to this offense that they haven't had in the last few seasons. They expect to expand it. Taysom Hill, they'll probably go back and do a number of things now, in addition to playing some quarterback at times. But for the Saints, their defense is very proud, and they feel like they can help carry this football team. Cameron Jordan at defensive end, Demario Davis at linebacker, Marshawn Lattimore at corner. They think that they could contend, not just for the NFC South. They are burning to get back to a Super Bowl.
And remember, unfortunately, because of Hurricane Ida and the destruction in New Orleans, the Saints will start by playing in Jacksonville. They're not sure how long they will have to wait before returning home, but they'll start the season by playing their quote-unquote home game in Jacksonville. Jameis now on first down. Open man is the tight end, Troutman. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adam Troutman, 58 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone. And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The return man is Hill. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And shutting him off, now open field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he lost the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Winston now after the fumble recovery. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. To throw is Winston. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Final play of the half here, Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started up at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, where you see the final score there. Kirk Cousins, 2 touchdown passes, as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. From there, we head to Foxborough to check on the Patriots at home at Gillette Stadium. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Mac Jones with a couple of touchdown passes. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Raheem Mostert, a touchdown run in the victory. And on now to a check on the next-gen stats in that first half for the Packers. And they didn't get a whole lot done in the rushing department in those first 2 quarters. They probably feel pretty lucky to be tied here at halftime. Meanwhile, for the Saints, here's a look at their numbers throwing the football in what was a very even first half.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. And the Saints set to go here to begin the third quarter. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now let's go back, Charles, to your preseason predictions. You gave us what you thought on the AFC. How about the NFC side in 2021?
All right, how about the Washington football team winning the NFC East? I think in the North, Green Bay comes back and represents again. In the South, Tampa Bay, who finished 2nd in their division last year to New Orleans, they win the division this time. And then out West, the Los Angeles Rams with their new quarterback, Matthew Stafford. And I like the Los Angeles Rams in an upset over Tampa Bay to win the NFC.
And then earlier you said the Chiefs on the AFC side, so who do you have here winning it all?
Well, winning it all is going back to Kansas City, baby. Patrick Mahomes for the 3rd straight year in the Super Bowl. This time he wins it, and he'll be 2 for 3.
Yeah, I think I like the Chiefs as well, CD, but man, an AFC title again, a rematch between them and the Bills. It could be cool to see the Bills back on top of the AFC, but I think you're right. I've got the Chiefs in the end as well.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Complete. It's Johnson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. To the air again with Winston. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. First down, Winston. He gets this one to Johnson. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To throw again on 2nd down, Winston. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
And how about for Alvin Kamara? Another great year that he's coming off of as an all-around player, but especially as a pass catcher. 81 receptions each of his first 3 NFL seasons. Last year added 2 more to finish with 83, the most by any running back in the NFL. An awfully dangerous man in the open field.
Throwing, Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Rosa's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. And they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
The drive starts with a completion left side. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On second down now, it's Jones. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. To throw is Rodgers. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing is Rodgers. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the sign judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shocked the D and ripped off a pretty big play. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And Lazard's got it again. Touchdown! Alan Lazard yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with a Packers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here's Harris to return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Winston now to throw on first down. Airing it out deep for Smith. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career. And that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that. And even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over. But when you hit 20,000, let's face it, only a little over 100 guys have ever done that in the NFL. It's worthy of some applause.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Jameis to throw it. It's caught. Smith. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll throw again. Winston. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. There's a Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Winston. Flush to his right. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time, Winston on 4th down. Yeah, he's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jerron Johnson there to make the grab. And the Saints have retaken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. So now Rodgers in the pack. Down 17-14, a minute 6 to play. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Into the secondary, past the 40. It's complete, Lazard. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. CD, you remember John Elway?
Oh, boy. How could I forget John Elway and how many NFL defenses? So glad he's no longer throwing the ball around.
Well, Elway threw for 51,475 yards, and we just saw him go past that number for career passing yards.
That means his career now as memorable as John Elway's, and that's a pretty significant accomplishment.
Man, what an accomplishment it is. Congratulations. And he's still doing it. Still doing it at a high level. Staying on his feet. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
What's the deal, y'all?
So that one will be accepted. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Extra point up and good by Crosby, and that will make this a 4-point game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now all the focus shifts over to the Saints. Trailing by 4, 34 seconds to go. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. Winston to throw. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. It's complete. Kamara. And he's got a first down to the 40-yard line, but the clock runs. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. He's going to let it fly. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Adam Troutman, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Green Bay, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.